1-3 in 2023. They suffered one of those losses to the United States. Got a win over Colombia during that run. Jazz Chisholm and Harry Ford, the co-captains for this group. Tarik Skubal, first pitch to Nate Eaton, drills it deep left center field, and that is going to be off the wall, and into second base with a leadoff double goes Nate Eaton. The Virginia native and Boston Red Sox drills one, and it's a two-bagger on the first pitch of the game for the British. Initial call was a double. It did look like it may have gone over the top of that yellow line on that high wall in left center field near the Crawford boxes. And we'll get a review here.
Homer. For potential home run.
First pitch, that looks to be a home run. That's clearly off the railing over the yellow line. And how about Nate Eaton, the former Kansas City Royal and now Boston Red Sox, who had a home run last season for Boston, drilling one on the first pitch of the game.
He's dangerous. Fastballs middle in, especially coming into him from lefties. That's his strength. He cheated first pitch of the game. Tarik Skubal, you got to take your shots, AJ.
Their manager, after review, the call on the field is overturned. It's a home run.
What a start for the British. It's 1-0.
We saw this yesterday with Logan Webb. Gives up an early home run. Now, Tarik's just got to get back to work. So what? Who cares? Make pitches.
Well, the celebration in the British dugout. The Redcoats were coming. They have arrived with a 1-0 lead.
For a strike to fall behind 0-1, 0-2. Attack him like they did.
Called strike three. Chisholm goes down on 3 pitches. And there's the first out recorded by Skubal. WBC home runs for Great Britain after his solo shot in their loss to Mexico yesterday. He pops this one up. In from third is Bregman, who has started both games at the hot corner. He has it for out number 2.
Because of the other pitches he's able to throw. Yes, it's a great pitch on its own, but you have to use other things to get to it.
On the ground towards short. To his left is Gunnar Henderson, who gets the start today. And he helps retire the side after the Nate Eaton home run off of Tarik Skubal on the very first pitch of the night. What a start for the British. They have the lead to the bottom of the first. And he goes the other way. A line shot towards Trayce Thompson at the wall. Leaping. And he made the play. What a catch by Thompson. Trayce Thompson lunging out near the wall. Makes the catch. The former Dodger takes it out of the first row.
Hey, sometimes if you're going to have upsets, you got to have miraculous things happen. And that is one of the best catches you will see.
On the ground through the right side, and Gunnar Henderson gets the first United States base runner with a knock. A 2-out single here in the second. Henderson goes, Anthony swings, and that gets through for a base hit, sending Henderson to third. We'll get the stop sign from Dino Ebel and a 2-out single. Back-to-back 2-out knocks for Henderson and Anthony, and the United States has something brewing in the second.
Well, as the U.S. gets more info on the Great Britain pitcher, Visa, you see the at-bats are getting better and better. They're getting to see what he throws. They have great communication.
And Clement, a Rochester, New York native, trying to even this game up with a base hit. Towards the left side, diving step by Johnson. Play first in time, and Great Britain keeps the U.S. off the board. Some strong defense to close the inning, some stronger defense to take a run away. Trayce Thompson flying through the air. We've seen that at the big league level before. He does it in the second here.
You're going to have to be a little bit chaotic. What do you mean by that?
Let guys be who they are. They are a bunch of athletic dudes that are young.
The patriotic thing to do there for Ben Franklin. Lewis, after fouling off 4 straight, Skubal goes back to the nitro for a 98-mile-an-hour fastball, his 3rd consecutive strikeout.
And I just love that sequence right there. He had him reaching way out over the plate, down and away. He comes back up with the fastball up and in, saying, all right, you're not going to be able to foul this one off. Perfectly executed fastball right there.
A long ball for Eaton. This one on the ground is short. Coming in is Henderson. A tough throw on the run. Skips past Harper. And that will get away. Eaton reaches safely with 2 outs. And he'll get second base on the throwing error.
Tough play here by Gunnar Henderson. He charges. He does everything right. Just gets his feet a little bit crisscross. Yanks it. Harper tries to pick it. And it just bounces over the...
Payoff pitch to Chisholm, and he goes chasing after that fastball out of the zone. After the leadoff home run by Eaton, 9 of the final 10 retired by Skubal. 2.5 through a 1-0 British lead. 2-2 pitch. Judge checks his swing, and he went around, according to the first base umpire David Arrieta. And Najer Victor gets the strikeout on Judge. Wow, nasty pitch. Victor gets the K. Tarik Skubal finished off his outing for the U.S. after
it lines up if you look at the days.
Harper goes down swinging, and Victor with back-to-back strikeouts of a pair of MVPs. First he gets Judge, now he gets Harper, and there are 2 away in the 4th.
Just straight gas by Bryce Harper right here. A little elevated heat. But I'm going to go back to the Tarik Skubal.
Yeah, thank you.
If you line it up, 5 days from now would be the 12th.
3-2 pitch. Smith goes, and Henderson goes down swinging on the slider. Najer Victor, the 24-year-old Angels prospect, strikes out Judge. He strikes out Harper. And he strikes out Henderson. What a run in the 4th. To the 5th we go. 1-2 pitch. And he goes down swinging. The tag applied by Smith. That's already 3 strikeouts in a row now.
When do we start getting nervous?
I'm standing up now.
Waved on and missed. Boy, that'll calm you down if you're a manager. Mark DeRosa throwing Clay Holmes out there to back up Skubal, and he has been very sharp. 5 up, 5 down, 4 straight strikeouts.
That pitch right there in particular is so important for him, because as a right-handed hitter or left-handed hitter, everything that Clay Holmes you think he's going to throw is.
The man next to me just shifted uncomfortably in his chair because it was Adam Wainwright who gave up the homer and then locked in, much like Skubal and Holmes have done so far today. I always got you. We're halfway through. He's shown it off so far. Ahead of Clement 0-2, who makes contact. A roller to third, and Johnson. Off-target throw, and getting there safely is Clement. Is that a spark that the United States needs just to get a base runner aboard against this Great Britain pitching staff?
Well, he got his feet kind of a little bit messed up. He doesn't plan them the best. And then the high throw. And one thing about Clement, he always is going 100%. And he beats it. U.S. has a base runner.
And we saw him in the first inning go head first.
That's
slide.
right, yeah.
Blue Jays probably called over and said, hey, cut that out.
A big man at 6'4", 270. Crow Armstrong hugs the line down the first base side, and it's a fair ball into the corner. Clement gets the stop sign at third. It's a double for PCA, and the United States looking to rally here in the bottom of the 5th.
Did you see how fast he got to second, AJ? This guy can absolutely motor.
Right over the base. As you said earlier, Adam, was the error the thing that will get the U.S. going? You cannot give this team extra outs. Bringing them in, it just opens up so many more holes.
That one rolls away from 4. Coming in from third, Clement to tie the game. The error representing a tiny, tiny window for the U.S. here in the 5th, and they take advantage. Crow Armstrong the 3rd, and now a base hit gives the U.S. the lead.
Just a tough pitch. I mean, listen, Harry Ford does everything he can just to let that not go to the backstop. But the speed of Clement, he's going to score on that ball.
Schwarber launches it to right. He's done it against the Brits again. The United States takes the lead on a blast to the upper deck.
Maybe the guy they wanted up in that spot more than anybody was Kyle Schwarber. And he hit an absolute tank missile bomb way up into the upper deck.
Bregman lines one towards the left field corner. That will get down fair. He loved hitting at this ballpark as an Astro. His double gets him in a scoring position, and the U.S. keeps it moving. Did it all with a very calming veteran presence. Inside on Harper, and that clipped him. Little look at Benoit as well, as Harper will take first base.
Just a yank slider off the shin. He's got a shin guard on. He just doesn't like it.
Still hurts, right, through that shin guard?
It still hurts. And listen, nobody was throwing at anybody.
And a 4-pitch walk to Smith to load him up for Gunnar Henderson. Another payout pitch to Henderson is hit into right center field. Bregman will score. Harper's right behind him. Henderson's looking for 2. He drives in 2, and the U.S. has a 5-1 lead.
No doubt, balls out of the hand. I like him earning it.
Chopper up the middle. Right behind the bag by Lewis. He'll throw out Anthony. The United States bats around. Clement reached. Crow Armstrong doubled. Schwarber banged a 2-run shot. Bregman doubled. Harper was hit. Smith walked, and then Henderson drove in 2 more. The United States, as a fan of the movie Miracle, lines a shot into left field, a base hit. And a story of the 1980 U.S. hockey team resonating with the New York native. Runner takes off. Clement on his way to second. The throw by Ford, not even close. That was a great jump by Clement. It was a great throw by Ford, but Ernie was already well on his way to a steal. And he's in a scoring position with nobody out. Were you married to the leadoff spot? He said, no, I'll go wherever you need me to go in this lineup. He's made an impact as a power hitter. Now he's made an impact controlling the zone again. He walks to load him up. 1-2. Bregman swats it to right field. Thompson is there, makes the catch. Clement is off from third. PCA on his way to third. Another run is in. Bregman drives one home, and it's 6-1 USA. Now first and third with only 1 out for Judge. Judge lines one sharply to left field towards the wall. It's off the fence. This will drive home Crow Armstrong. Schwarber took a big turn around second base, and he'll go diving back to the bag. An RBI single for Judge, and it's 7-1 USA.
I think this almost took the wall down right here. It only got about 8 feet off the ground. I was expecting that to hit the warning track, and it just slammed into the left field wall. Watch how low this ball stays after he hits it. He just Goodness gracious.
Just a crunch. Did he take out a panel?
Yeah, he took
did.
a panel out.
He took a panel out of there. Thankfully, it didn't disrupt one of the scores, but there goes the inning. The stakes, the intensity, the reps, all of that goes up. Harper bangs one on the ground. Roller to the right side. Grabbed by the first baseman Murray, trying to flip to the bag, and the covering Langhorn. Harper beats it out on an infield single to load the bases here in the 6th.
Just perfect placement. That's a knock for Bryce Harper. Just absolutely perfect placement. Not what he wanted on a 3-1 hack, but he'll take the knock. And to Ken's point, also I'm going to say this. As the intensity picks up, the next 2 games, Mexico and Italy, they're going to continue to get more focused. One game you can go home. You could be the best team.
Smith strokes one to the gap in left center field, and a long run. What a play by Robinson. That will score Schwarber from third. A frozen rope, and a nice job by Robinson to get there. But another sac fly in the inning. Another run across. It's a 3-run 6 for the United States.
That
Smith has
ball
an
was
RBI.
absolutely sauteed. It's a tough play because he thinks he knows where that wall is, but man, it almost caught him more than he caught it. It was on him quick.
That's for Gunnar Henderson.
Isn't that a common thread that we see throughout these lineups? Runners go. Henderson punches it on the ground to short. Grabbed by Lewis. Tough throw, and it's not going to get there. Short hopped that ball. It was slowly getting there. And Henderson beats it out to load the bases again. Now, that being said, we're going to get a challenge likely from Bradley Marcelino.
I thought it was really close, but we're going to see here in the replay.
Great Britain is challenging the safe call at first base.
That was close.
That was closer than I thought, actually. I think he beat it, though.
I think so. Well, maybe. Yeah, I think maybe the foot was down in the bag right before it started to get there.
Yeah, he's safe right there.
And there's the probably as definitive of a look as you'll get.
Review. The call in the field is confirmed. The runner is safe. Great Britain is out of challenges.
Coleman steps out, gets it back on his terms.
And that goes into the glove of Ford on the foul tip. That'll retire the side. But the U.S. adds 3 more as we head to the 7th inning. It's 8-1 United States. Finished his big league career almost a decade ago, but still loves the game. Still loves to be out there, but a little rocky to start his outing here in the 7th. A 4-pitch walk to Ernie Clement. Schwarber rolls one over towards second. Chisholm can't get there. Clement will turn on his way to third. Schwarber gets one through. And now the winning run in Bregman will come to the plate. Some sky balls. Bregman hits one hard towards left center field. Long run for Eaton. He will flag it down. Good speed there. Clement, though, will score. Another sacrifice fly for Bregman. And it's 9-1 United States. And now it'll be Aaron Judge to the plate, still representing the winning run here in the 7th.
That's a walk-off.
Yeah, usually a walk-off means you're tied or behind.
Unless he
The home
runs.
team.
For those of you guys who love your wordplay. Judge out to center field. It won't get done here. Eaton will come in to make the catch. United States adds another run on the Bregman sac fly. It's 9-1 as we head to the 8th inning. Much of America was left speechless after they saw you rip your jacket open. Hard hit ball from Henderson down the right field line. It is going to one-hop the fence. Grabbed by Thompson. Henderson is going to slide into second base, and he's there with a double. A 2-out knock. And once again, in run rule territory, the United States will bring the potential winning run to the plate in Roman Anthony. It ends up being a 4-pitch walk. Great Britain. But he floats one inside. Back-to-back walks after the 2-out Henderson double, and they're loaded up for Pete Crow Armstrong. And the winning run is in scoring position at second now. 42nd pitch for Worley. Crow Armstrong will take called strike 3 down the middle. And indeed, we will head to the top of the ninth. The United States 3 outs away from finishing this off. Good effort from the 38-year-old Vance Worley.
Skubal, I mean, these guys are tanks.
Cut from Clark, picked up by Smith. And a strikeout to start the ninth.
Chanting USA, USA, singing the anthem. Doesn't get much cooler than that.
Eaton pops it up. Keller's Phillies teammate Harper is there to retire Eaton for the very first time tonight. Brad Keller home with a 3-2, and he strikes out Chisholm to finish it off. A 2-0 start in full play for the United States.
Just a dominant pitching performance from the United States after the first batter of the game. Tarik Skubal, 17th K. Tarik Skubal to Clay Holmes, to the rest of the bullpen, Bednar, Jax, and Brad Keller. The Schwarbomb gave him the lead, and the USA dominated the Brits once again.